So, do you remember in the last episode when we saw that huge cloud blocking the sun and we all thought, okay, that definitely means it's gonna rain. It never actually ended up raining that day. But now, a week later, yeah, the sun is completely gone because all of these clouds are blocking it. Which means I have a very good feeling it is going to rain later. Actually, I'm not going to lie, I already feel raindrops coming on to me. Not much, but I have a good feeling it's only going to get worse from here. Hello guys, and welcome back to another Sunny vlog. Yeah, because of the rain out there, we're going to have to stay in here. But that's completely fine. So today is Sunday, November 26th of 2023. This is Sunny Vlog 313. Let's jump into it. For Sunday, of course, we have this Sunday Vlog. Then, a back review. I want to apologize. There was supposed to be an episode on November 25th. But I'm going to be honest here, I had no idea what I was going to do. Now, a day later, I thought of something, so that's going to be cool. Although, if it does end up actually raining, though, that's going to be a problem. Now, because we skipped out on one episode, we will have to make up one episode, don't worry, only one, I promise, somewhere here in the week, which I think I already figured out what day I'm going to do it. Regardless, the only other video we have outside of that is Zoa's Live Free for the Festival of Lights 2023. Now, hold on. I just also want to make one last thing clear before moving on to Monday. I have a confession to make. This is not the first upload of the day. Nope! This is actually the second upload of the day, this Sunday vlog. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, I got really bored. Around the time it was hitting midnight, I was creating a lot of items for the Best Party Awards, and because of how long I was on there, I felt like, frick it, let's just do the HQ anniversary early and just get it over with for the day. Because I have no idea how long the ZL3 Festival of Lights is going to take. And, yeah, so I decided, what the heck, let's just do it early. So that video is already done. Speaking of Legos Island, Monday, November 27th, there will be an episode that day because I want to showcase some of the items I was working on before making the HQ 4th anniversary video. So that's going to be very fun. Now, outside of Legos Island, we will have Club Penguin Journey for a new pin and the 21st edition of the newspaper, which, correct me if I'm wrong, what we saw back in issue 20 on November 13th saw that the next issue, issue 21, would feature fan art for the first time. And I'm pretty sure that is still the case and probably will be a thing going forward in all future newspapers. Outside of Club Penguin Journey and Legos Island, we have a backyard video. And lastly, but not least, LEGO Master 627's creations for, well, I'm being quite honest. Did you guys ever manage to notice something? There was no proper milestone cake for the 300th episode of ZL2. I'm going to be completely honest, I just didn't know where to put it, if I'm being quite honest. I guess that huge plaque on the roof, I guess, can make up for it. But you know what? Let's just make it in the Creations world. We'll actually put cakes around it this time. That's going to be fun. By then, both the Winter Party 2018 remake and Thanksgiving events will be gone. Which, by the way, that Thanksgiving event was originally supposed to be one day. It ended up now being 4 because I forgot to go back on and clean it up. Oh well, it just doesn't make sense anymore. Let's just wait until Monday at this point. Anyway, speaking of the next day, Tuesday, November 28th. This is going to be a very light day. That is because all we have is a look back video and a backyard video. That's it. I'm not kidding. Actually, I'm kind of glad that day is lighthearted as well. Just like very light in terms of videos. And I think even Wednesday too, actually. Speaking of which. Wednesday, November 29th. This will be for an update video, Legos Island, and lastly but not least, Backyard videos. I would say that was it if I didn't have one last little surprise for you. Zola's Lab free. But why on Wednesday? One reason. Do you remember that was the day that the present day Zola's Lab free got corrupted for the first time? And we had to literally rebuild the entirety of the lab in the span of just a few days, which it ended up being finished by December 2nd, 2018? Well, let's kind of acknowledge that. And why not? I mean, we already celebrated the 5th anniversary of the world overall. Why not do the same for its original corruption? I mean, we did it for the 6th anniversary of the ZL2 one. Why not do it here too? Not to mention, we'll already have some Festival of Lights items to showcase by that. And that's actually it for Wednesday. Let's move on. Thursday, November 30th. Ah yes, the last day of the month. So this day, I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be another very light day in terms of videos. And I do have one reason behind that. That day is going to be one of the busiest days of the week for me for 2 reasons. Number 1, with it being the last day of the month, it is also, ironically, the last day of school for me for the fall semester. So that day is going to be insane. Because we're doing something in the beginning of the day and also the end of the day. So those are going to be busy as heck, especially the end of the day. So this day is going to be very, very light in terms of videos. To prove I'm not kidding, Backyard videos, Zola's Lab 2, and lastly, Late Night Countdowns. Late Night Countdowns thankfully doesn't take place till the end of the night anyway. So that's something I don't have to worry about. Ironically, speaking of Late Night Countdowns, it is also ironically the last one of the year. Because, well, December's the last month of the year. And as you know, going into January is its own separate series of videos, which is obviously the New Year's Countdowns. So, obviously that's its own series of videos. But that's it for Thursday. It is a very light day. Now, it's finally time to jump into December. Friday, December 1st to be specific. Now that I'll be on winter break until January 8th, 2024, I now have a lot more time to make more videos, which is going to be awesome. So, let's begin. So that day will be a backyard video. Then, surprisingly, Zola's Lab 2 for the start of that advent calendar. Unlike Lego's Island is not daily, we'll come back every week and showcase 7 items from the calendar. But regardless, I just wanted to do one episode just to kick off the advent calendar for ZL2. Speaking of advent calendars, though, that are daily, Lego's Island for the start of the advent calendar. The advent calendar series for 2023. As you know, this is a yearly daily series where every day for 25 days, I make a short video showcasing the gift of the day. And you know it is back once again for the 6th/7th year in a row. The 6th year in a row with this current style that we're doing. The 7th year, if you want to count the 2017 calendar, because technically this would be the 7th advent calendar, but the 6th one to be done in this particular format. So, that's going to be very, very cool. That's actually it for that day, I'm going to be quite honest. Except for the look back video, which is planned, by the way. So tune into Wednesday's update video to find out what it is. Saturday, December 2nd. Good lord, that day is going to be nuts. But thankfully, it takes place after I'm done with the school semester for fall. Thank God. So, Saturday, December 2nd, I think is going to be a little bit, of a lighter day, hopefully. Saturday stories. I want to apologize for no Saturday stories on November 25th. I'm going to be honest, I completely forgot about it. Now, that could be because the Best Party Awards took a long time to make, which is actually kind of true. And I just kept creating more items for after. So, with that said, I'm going to do the story I would have done on November 25th. Which, I'm going to be honest, I need to remember what that is. So, hopefully I'll do that. Outside of that, this is, ironically, the only day to not have a backyard video. Like, I'm not even kidding. The only day to not have a backyard video is Saturday, December 2nd. Yep. Don't worry, we're getting a few days of downtime after that, I promise. Yep, we're getting like 3 days off starting December 2nd. Which is actually freaking awesome, because there would have been 6 in a row. Mainly because I did have to make up one. Anyway, outside of that, I'm going to be honest here and say this. All I'm doing outside of Saturday Stories is genuinely day 2 of LEGO's Island Christmas 2023. And to be quite honest, the only other video I can possibly think of outside of that is Zola's Live 3 to showcase the last few Festival of Lights items, as that would be the last day of the event. It would also, ironically, be the 5-year anniversary since I showcased the present day Zola's Live 3 for the first time. So that's another reason I'm doing an episode that day. With all that said, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Sunday Vlogs. I will see you all in the next one on Sunday, December 3rd. Now, it's really freaking funny that all Sunday Vlogs this entire month were filmed here. We never had to alternate this whole month. But boy, come December, we may still not be switching locations, but we'll definitely alternate.